Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, Digital Design Studios. My name is Chrissy and today I'm going to show you how to make this sorta sweet, sorta spooky Halloween design using all the elements we have available to us in PicMonkey. Let's go get our design on. Hey everyone, welcome back. And we're going to do this sorta sweet, sorta spooky Halloween design, and I'm going to try to make it a pretty quick and simple tutorial or how-to guide. So here we have our blank canvas. First, I'm going to start with getting our jack-o'-lantern out, and I did the weird jack-o'-lantern, and then we need our bouquet. So I just searched for flowers. Actually, I think it was just flower. And I just scroll down through here until I found this cute bouquet here. You can build your own bouquet. There's a lot of options in here to deal with, but I thought this was kind of convenient. The other thing with this is that you can manipulate the colors. So I did that with mine, and all you do is just select these colors here. And I decided to go with more of a purple. So I just went down this purple list, and as you can see, it changes those flower colors, and you just kind of keep going until you get what you like. Okay. Okay, so now I have my flowers in the colors that I wanted, and I just changed the blue to the pink and the purple to this darker color. So now all I'm going to do is I'm going to start adding some effects to these designs. So the first one I want to do is I kind of want to just see how this looks here. On my pumpkin, and I'm trying to create a half and half look, but this flower right here is kind of up in my way, so I'm going to zoom in here and I'm actually going to erase it. So, and I'm going to change this hardness all the way to 100% so that when I delete it or I erase it, it removes all of it instead of leaving any remnants or trying to fade it out. And so just go through here and click it. And you can really zoom in here and get these like these leaves out of here. And I'm really just kind of removing the color. I'm not really worried about getting like a straight line. I just kind of want to remove that green so it doesn't show up against that orange. Okay, that looks pretty good. Again, it's not going to be perfect, but when you zoom out, you really can't see it. So there is that. Then I'm going to go ahead and add my shadow to make that kind of pop off of that. And then I want to add some of these cool effects, some textures. And I really liked this watercolor. And I'm going to do this purple, and you'll just kind of play with these. I'm going to fade that. So I really just want a little bit of the texture. I really don't want it to change the color too much. And we'll wait for that to catch up. But also here I want to blend it. I want to multiply it so that the color of my design shows through, and all I'm doing is really getting that texture. You can kind of see the texture coming out. So I'll apply that, and I'm going to do the same thing to my jack-o'-lantern, but I'm going to use this water and kind of like this one, but I don't want the color, I just want the texture, so I'm going to go ahead and multiply that. Look at that cool effect. Okay, so I don't really like that one too much. It's got too many spots on it, so I'm gonna try this one. And you can change the size of this. Maybe that one. Yeah, I like that one. And I'm gonna fade it out just a little bit. Okay, apply that. And then I'm gonna go over here to my effects. I haven't really done a lot with effects, but playing around with this was pretty cool. So I'm gonna do this Intrepid, and it kind of just adds some dark to the edges. And we'll just go ahead and keep that there. I'm gonna do that to the flowers too. Under effects. Okay. And then on my flowers, I'm also going to do, actually to my pumpkin, I want to do this moonlight. And go ahead and make that 34. It kind of washes that out a little bit. So now, zoom out here a little bit. I want to do my banners. So let's grab some banners. They had some pretty good options on here. I ended up going with this one. And I rotated that. And I'm going to duplicate it. And just play the sizing here because I'm going to have them kind of line up over each other. And we'll have that kind of extend out over it. Okay, so I want to erase this portion of my banner. I don't know, I kind of like that. So maybe I want to erase this back portion. So let's erase this portion of that one. Well, let's select the right one. So I want to erase that one. Go over to my erase tools. I'm going to go ahead and increase the size of it. And I'm going to zoom in. And I'm just using my scroll on my mouse. I really want to keep that shape, so just do that. And then I'll move it back to the back. And it's kind of neat how it almost blends in perfectly. So I'm going to try to line that up just a little bit more. There. I'm going to go ahead and group these together so when I start doing any of the effects to it, it does it to both. So again, I'm going to go over here to the effects. And I'm going to do the same effects that I ended up doing to the pumpkin. Except for I'm going to use dusk instead of moonlight. And I love how it created this kind of old-timey look on here. Like that. Super cool. So now all we got to do is add our text. And I ended up using this secret typewriter. And we'll do sorta. And I did these separate so that I can add it to the banner. And you'll see what I mean in just a minute. So we're going to do sorta sweet. We'll make this one sweet. Okay. And again, we're just going to put it on here. But to change these to fit the banner, we're going to go over here to our text tools. And you'll see this curved text. And we're going to go to arc. And you'll see it already trying to kind of start to do that. I'm just going to kind of drag it around and turn it a little bit to get it to fit on here. It'll probably take a little bit of playing around, but you can kind of see what we're doing here. So same thing with sweet. I'll go over here and add an arc, and I'm going to make it go the other way. It's going to fit the shape of that banner. Oh, it's locking onto my thing. Okay, so, and scale that down just a little bit. Here we go. Now I'm going to go ahead and use the same one. Go back over here and I'm going to arch it the other way. Not so much. Not such a just a real subtle arch. Okay, and then we need our scary. So I'm just going to use that one because it kind of follows that. So scary. Okay, so you can kind of see you're going to have to play around with this just a little bit to get it on there how you want. I'm going to switch this around a little bit because it's not working out as far as I need more banner for this part. Okay, so now I have more room for that, and we'll just go ahead and play this a little more. Now I can kind of overlap that a little bit better. Okay, and then I can put scary. Now scary won't look so scrunched. It was looking pretty scrunched. I'm gonna go ahead and make that a little bit more of a arc, and I'm gonna go ahead and group this together onto my banner because I'm gonna do some more manipulation on my banner now that I move that to the front. And I'm really just going to kind of overlap that together. I'm going to go through here and erase on this one. Excuse me. So this banner, hold on. There we go. Okay, this banner. And let me zoom in and kind of get that cleaned up a little bit better. So if you end up taking too much out like I did right here, oh, it's too small. You can always use this paintbrush over here and it will let you repaint it back on there. So, like that. It's not perfect, but I like it just fine. I'm going to go ahead and group these banners back together. And then add my shadow. And I'll bring this back down so that my text will show up on there. And ladies and gentlemen, I think we have a design complete. So let's group that together. And let me zoom back out so we can get an idea of how this looks on here. I'm going to go ahead and enlarge it so it fills up my canvas. Okay, and then we're going to remove that background. And there we have it, our Halloween sort of sweet, sort of scary design. Thanks for hanging out with me.
Thanks for hanging out with me today. If you liked this video or any of my other videos, give me a thumbs up, leave a comment, click the subscribe button, ring that bell. I'll see you in the next video.